We're going to talk about how you clap that nigga up. Feel me? I ain't gonna lie. He hit me. You know when a nigga double text you? At that point, I knew Vlad got the content. God damn. Hold on. Yo, Latto, we get back to you. Let's hear how Hurricane Chris clapped up the nigga. This might be. Yo, by the way. Could we ask this question on some legit shit? Is Vlad. Like, Vlad love interviewing niggas who just caught a body, who just did some hot shit. Is Vlad culpable at all for these murders? Do we blame Vlad for these murders or no? Not like he's causing the murders, but like, you know, like Vlad is like first to the scene type shit. You know what I mean? Obviously, we see what happened with BTB Savage. You know, I was thinking about it when it came to the Hurricane Chris thing. I'm like, damn, I kind of want him to tell his truth. And even though he's famous and whoever the guy he killed wasn't famous, I want it to be whatever. But shit, Vlad got it already. All right, let's watch this. Fuck it. We'll get to the Latto shit afterwards. Let's watch this. But if y'all know the story, Hurricane Chris clapped the nigga. He got charged for murder, but he beat the murder case. Let's figure out why he did it or how he did it. Here we go. Damn, Vlad on this bitch.
All right, here we go. Today we have Hurricane Chris, fresh off beating a second-degree murder charge.
Nah, Vlad is devious. Yo, you know what BTB Savage mom said? They said Vlad and them edited out anything they had to talk about music. They only kept it to the gunplay. I said, no way. That's what BTB mom said. I don't know if she was really telling the truth. They were like, oh, my son went up to Vlad to talk about music, but Vlad asked about the murder and the music and then edited out all the music shit and only dropped the info about the murder. Which is, I should be laughing. I'm just saying. Yo, that's just some devious shit. Yo, imagine you sit down with an interview with Vlad and this is the first words he says.
Fresh off beating a second-degree murder charge where he was facing life in prison. Welcome to Vlad TV.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo. All right, man. Let's hear it.
Ain't God good?
Yeah, man. Congratulations. When I heard the news, I was extremely happy.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I've been going through this for 3 years, Vlad, so it's like now I feel like I could breathe and live again. Every breath I was taking felt artificial for 3 years. It felt like I was just waiting to die. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's major. It's a major thing to have that weight lifted off of my back. You feel me?
Well, you were here in 2021.
That's the edit. All right, fuck all that other shit. Let's talk about the murder, my nigga. Yo, I should be laughing, but it's like, yo, come on, bro.
When the case was still pending. So I didn't really want to talk about it back then because it was a very serious pending case.
And that's where
now
you let me stop some. And a lot of people try to talk down on you and say you cause people to say stuff that they shouldn't have said. I went through my neighborhood after I did the interview with you, and everybody asked me, I said, bro, he ain't trying to make me say nothing that made me uncomfortable or that would incriminate myself or nothing. I said, bro, he was straight up. Like, I don't know what they talking about. He was straight up with me. Like,
that is true, though. Like, Vlad be like, you know, like, one thing I say, if Vlad want to talk about some hot shit, he'll tell you. Like, again, he's giving you the choice. I think the only time I think Vlad looks a little spooky is if, like, say someone just doesn't have the knowledge of knowing they're incriminating themselves, right? And they get into that conversation. But, bro, they're literally telling these people, like, yo, check it out. We're going to be talking about you killing somebody. Like, are you cool with talking about it? If you say cool, like, what the fuck else Vlad got to do? Here we go.
Like, bro didn't try to harm me at all. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you. You know, he was very sensitive to what was going on when we did the interview. And I can testify to that.
Absolutely.
You're real.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, let's go ahead and actually talk about the situation. You know, you reached out on DM. You said, hey, you know, I just beat the case. I'm ready to talk about it. I want to go into the details.
Oh, man. Yo, Vlad, you beat me. Yo, Vlad, you that quick? Yo, I got Hurricane Chris on my DMs. Like, Bro, I just say answer one day. Vlad got the interview up already. Nah, Vlad, you too quick, gang.
Details. I said, if you're comfortable talking about it, then we can go ahead and talk about it. So let's go ahead and lead up to the actual situation on June 19th, 2020. Now, you were in a 2016 Mercedes at the time.
Right.
And there was some confusion as to the ownership of the Mercedes because later on you find out that the Mercedes was registered as a stolen vehicle.
Right.
Right? Now, from what I understand, this was your ex-girlfriend's car. So tell me about that whole situation of why you were in that particular Mercedes that day.
Damn.
It was actually a car that I purchased in her name, and when we put it in her name, I drove it ever since then. It was just a car that I had in somebody else's name. It was actually my vehicle. She never drove the vehicle, never had a key to the vehicle. I had insurance on it since day one. It just was in her name.
Okay, why did she report it stolen, though?
She reported it stolen because when we was in California, we had a argument, and I told her I was leaving California and going back to Texas, and I wasn't rocking with her no more. So she actually came to court and testified to the fact that that's why she reported it stolen. She said we had an argument, and she woke up the next day and she reported the car stolen.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up. So you're in this car that's technically...
Yo, this is why I love Vlad. The way Vlad respond to your answers. Yo, has anybody in here, one in the chat, well, actually, I don't even want y'all to do that. Have y'all ever been, like, interrogated? I've been interrogated before by the police. And, me, I don't do crime. I always say that. I'm always innocent. But sometimes when you're talking to the cops, it's like, even when you telling the truth and you innocent, you start to feel like you doing something wrong because they thanking you too much. Like, they didn't say certain shit. Like, South Vlad was like, thank you for clearing that up. And they'll write something down. You're like, wait, hold on, bitch. Like, wait, hold on, bitch. Ain't that what you said that I'm telling you some shit you already, what's, you know what I'm talking about? Look.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Oh, hell nah. The moment you hear thank you for clearing that up, and he writes some shit down, oh my God.
So you're in this car that's technically your car.
Yep.
And you pull up to the Texaco gas station.
Yep.
What happens next?
I get out of the car at the Texaco. I talked to some people I know for a while, and we just standing outside. Something I do in my community very often. If I see somebody I know, we might stand there until the cows come home, just talking. It's the area that I was raised in, and I know.
Did he say till the cows come home? Oh no, his lawyer been prepping him for this. Yeah, I stand out there until the cows come home. Nah, no nigga says that. Hell nah, that's a lawyer. Okay, W lawyer. Okay. You talking to Vlad? Vlad will allow you to get the motherfucking case reopened, nigga.
Almost every face. So, I mean, it's just something I'm comfortable doing. And as we were standing outside talking, somebody started breaking into the car, opening the car door.
What?
I run to my car. When I run to my car, I see him at my car door. He didn't open my car. I got an AR-15 inside the vehicle.
Oh, shit.
He didn't open it. It's right on the front seat. I approached with my weapon drawn, saying, step away from the vehicle.
Yo, Chad. How much y'all believe that this nigga, he had his weapon on some, like, really, like, you know what I mean, on some cop shit. Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you shit? Hey, step away from the vehicle. You think Hurricane Chris said that? Step away from the vehicle. Step away from the vehicle, sir. I'm buying this. I'm buying this. Nah, this is good. This is good. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. W lawyer who told him.
Immediately, now step away from the vehicle. As I'm saying this, he take a step towards me and start uttering stuff out of his mouth. Threats and a bunch of other stuff that I couldn't understand. Stuff that I could understand about what he would do to me, and shooting me, killing me. And things I didn't understand, which was a bunch of mumbling, which witnesses testified to as well. At that moment, I take a step back to try to create some space in between us. Because I got a weapon drawn, and at this moment, I don't want you to get too close and attempt to disarm me. So I take a step back.
This is good.
And if I...
Okay, I'm not laughing. It's nothing funny, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I like his explanation of things, because I think we all know niggas in situations like this. This is not the explanation you tell your homeboy. But after you've gotten charged and beat a case, your lawyers probably told you, when you speak about this, you need to describe it like this. Yo, I told him, step away from the vehicle. Hey, I stepped back. I did not want to be disarmed.
ever give you the footage, that's where you'll see I'm not in the camera frame no more. At this point, he's standing there, continue mumbling, making threats out of his mouth. I keep my weapon trained on him, saying, step away from the vehicle.
Salute to my boy. Ain't no black nigga know the word trained. Trained. You know, trained is like you're constantly aiming at the person. Yo, my boy, he got a good lawyer. I keep my weapon trained on him. Yo, at this point, he's talking like the baby when the baby like shot that nigga in the backyard, and he says, come get this fool. I neutralized them. Like, what? Like, who uses terminology like that?
I even yell for anybody else that's in the parking lot, hey, y'all, run around behind him, because he's reaching towards his pocket at this point. So I'm yelling for people to run around behind him and look and see what that is he's reaching for in his pocket, like. And I'm at the same time, I'm steady commanding him, get your hands away from your pocket, step away from the vehicle. In the midst of that, he continued to utter threats, put his hand by his pocket. Now, my life is flashing before my eyes like it ain't never flashed before.
Yo, I gotta see who the lawyer is. This is W right here. You gotta say, right when you about to shoot him, you gotta say, my life is in danger. You can't just say you shot the nigga. Right? Hey, my life is flashing before me. I've never seen a flash like this before. Yeah.
I'm standing in front of you with a weapon drawn, and your reaction is to look at me, utter a threat, take a step closer to me, and then dig into your pocket.
Ooh, that's a good point.
So you know what's going through my mind. Oh, I done ran into a real problem.
This was an out-of-body experience. My boy was having an out-of-body experience. Now, I feel you. By the way, you know, all jokes aside, like, shit, at this point, yo, he's explaining it slow, but shit, nigga reaching his pocket, he already uttered threats about killing you. He broke into your car. There's an AR sitting on the front seat. You have obviously a personal pistol on you. You're trying to give him directions like back away from the vehicle where another gun is at. He's approaching you and reaching into his pocket. It appears like he's trying to kill you. I'm gonna be honest.
And it's not like I react instantly and use force instantly. I plead with him for over a minute to get your hands away from your pocket and step away from the vehicle, which witnesses testified to as well. A guy that was walking in the store and walking out of the store heard this. So when he walked in, I was telling him to get away from the car. When he walked out, I was still commanding him to step away from the car and get his hands away from his pocket. Witnesses say he heard a man say, I don't know what you got in your pocket. Get your hands away from your pocket. He continued.
Damn. Shout out to the witnesses.
To reach into his pocket, dug deeper while making threats, And while I was commanding him not to go any further into his pocket, and that's when I had to use force and fear of my life, you know. What happened was, it was a fucked up situation, Vlad, because when the police came, they were supposed to have enough sense to know. All we gotta do is run the video back and see what happened. I told them everything that happened. I stayed on the scene. I dialed 911. They still tried to find a way to use my words against me and arrest me, bro.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. A lot of times I think people believe that the police are for you. He clearly saying that he stayed there, he did everything, complied, as you would believe that if you're a law-abiding citizen carrying a gun, which in some states is legal to carry your gun, with or without a permit, or is open carry or not open carry, he's saying he was doing everything right. He spoke to the cops. He told them what happened, and they still found a way to try to charge him. Well, that's crazy. Holy shit. Was that the first part? Oh, that was part one. Yo, Vlad stars these videos off hard, like hot. Part one. Explain how you killed that nigga. Oh, shit. And then, Vlad something else. Vlad putting up a flashback video. Wait, no, never mind. No, that's the video we just watched. I thought he put a flashback video. Am I tripping? Yeah, I am tripping. No, Vlad kept it real. Okay. All right. Fuck. All right, cool. Let's get back to the Latto situation. Yo, we can talk Latto or no? Somebody said I fumbled the interview. No. Man, we can still, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Vlad is the best in the game at, like, extracting information, like on a what you need to know on, like, some, like, true crime shit. Yo, what caliber was the gun? How many times did you shoot him? What angle did you hold it? When you shot him once, what did he do? Was he breathing when you left? Like, yo, like, Vlad's gonna ask that. I'm not gonna ask that type shit. But that's why Vlad is, like, important, right? Because Vlad is going, like, Vlad is surgically getting the information out of you. I'm just gonna be like, bro, how that shit go down where like, yo, you ended up having to kill that nigga. How'd it go? And whatever he tell me, I'm not gonna probe too much because I just feel like, bro, you're talking about a murder, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. All right. Somebody says, you got Latto cheeks on tab. Now we gotta get back to Latto. Let's get back to Latto real quick. So, people, Latto is beefing. Latto is beefing with Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna just keep it a bean with y'all, man. You know, and for y'all barbs who be thinking I'm against y'all know I ain't against y'all type shit. Like, you know, I'm not intimidated by y'all, which I think a lot of people are. But let me just be honest with y'all. Everybody kind of looks at Nicki like she's like a 40-year-old bully, and people feel like new artists have to bow down and kiss the ring. And again, yeah, they might be inspired by Nicki, but I don't think that should have to be the case, right? That's my opinion on it. I don't even know Latto and Nicki's, like, whatever. Apparently they were cool or whatever at one time. I don't know how they fell out. Regardless, Nicki Minaj has been shitting on Latto